4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Yo, what's happening, people? And welcome back to Gav Goes In. Match day. Obviously, Premier League resumes. Liverpool versus Manchester United. Arguably, I'd say the biggest fixture in England. And you know what it is? It's one of them things where something's got to give today. Obviously Liverpool losing their last 3 games in all competitions. And then Manchester United, obviously, under Ruben Amorim. Could it be the first time under Amorim that they win back-to-back games? But yeah, it's going to be a good game. Big up yourselves for coming through. Guys, there's 57 of you watching here live. Make sure you're smashing the like button and make sure you are interacting in the chat as well. Big up to all the mods as well. And obviously, team news is out. Big up to Barbara Joseph. Big up to Daniela. And big up to Lumi Rain each and every time as well. So again, team news has come out. So we're going to go through Liverpool's team. Obviously unchanged. I must say I'm a bit surprised, that they are unchanged. I think if we're looking at big up to Jay as well. Big up for coming through. I think if we're looking at the fact that, I thought at home Florian Wirtz might have got a start, but it's obvious that Liverpool want to be a bit more solid in their midfield with Szoboszlai, McAllister, and Gravenberch, and having the legs in the midfield there as well. I think definitely. 1 minute. Yeah, sorry. I think definitely, that midfield there is going to be an interesting battle. If you're thinking of Man United, the way they set up, it's going to be 3 up against 2 in there. So whether United's team at the back, obviously we'll go through United's team in a minute, but whether, the likes of whoever's in defence can step into midfield and make it 3v3, or maybe one of the attackers drops in, it's going to be interesting for sure, 100%. So yeah, obviously Liverpool going with the back 4, as we know. Konate, Van Dijk, Kirkes and Bradley's are 2 fullbacks. Gravenberch, McAllister in midfield. Szoboszlai in the 10. Gakpo, Salah, and Isak getting the nod ahead of Hugo Ekitike. And I think definitely, man, Liverpool for me are going to start quick. You can see with the midfield, there's a lot of energy in that midfield of theirs, and I definitely do think, man, it's going to be something to keep an eye on. I think United could struggle in that midfield with Casemiro and Bruno in there. Obviously, we'll go into their team in a minute. I think it's a massive game for Mo Salah. Mo Salah needs to have a performance for Liverpool because, again, there's calls about Salah being dropped. So he's going to definitely need to put in a performance today. And I think it's a big game for Isak, because I think many fans would have probably said they probably would have preferred Ekitike starting the game. But I think Isak got getting the nod, which, to be fair, I'm not really that surprised. But I think he's going to need to have a good game and possibly score as well. So yeah, listen, it's a massive game. As I said, massive game for both teams, for both managers. Hopefully United can get a result. I'm going to stick with my prediction saying 2-0 Liverpool. Let me know what you guys think about the prediction. I'm going to say 2-0 Liverpool. I think Liverpool win this game. And I think a lot of it's going to come down to how both teams start for me. I think there's going to be some interesting battles in this game as well. Let's go on to Man United's team. So Man United, they've made 2 changes. So Lamens keeps his place in goal. Back 3, I'm very surprised at the back 3, if I'm honest. And again, it just shows you that Lenny Yoro, who's the future of this team in defence, Lenny Yoro, who's probably one of the best defenders of his generation, is now having to contend on a place on the bench in favour of Harry Maguire. Now, what I would say in this game, guys, yeah, is that Harry Maguire playing this game, this is where I think it's either going to work or it's not. You know, I think he's playing Maguire, Amorim, because of Maguire's experience in this game. But I think it could be the undoing, because if you think of Liverpool's front three in Salah, Isak, um, Salah, Isak, Gakpo, and then you've got Ekatike as well that can come on. They're going to have quick forwards, you know, and I think if Liverpool can work the ball well and get the likes of Gakpo or Isak or Salah isolating Maguire in the half spaces, this is when you're going to realise that this is a massive mistake playing Maguire. Lenny Yoro, for me, should have played because he's got pace first and foremost. And again, he would have been good to deal with the likes of to deal with the likes of Harry Maguire, to deal with the likes of Isak and Gakpo in the half spaces on where he's going to play. So again, the fact that he's playing Maguire, we're gonna see what we're gonna see what happens, because this manager is gonna come under heavy criticism if this fails. So yeah, let's see what happens. Dallo and Ahmad keeping their places. I told you Dallo would play. Didn't think Ahmad would start. I thought Patrick Dorgu would have come in, if I'm honest. But the fact that Dorgu's on the bench, again, it just shows you, man, the early season form doesn't make a difference, because this manager has his favourites, you know. And again, I did say out of Dorgu and Ahmad, one of them would be on the bench, and I'm shocked that Ahmad's actually starting. I thought Ahmad would have been on the bench, you know, especially going away to Anfield. You know, I thought the manager probably would have set up a bit more cautious. I think the only thing you can probably respect this manager for what he's done, he's playing, even though I hate seeing Ahmad play as a wing back, you know, he's playing an attacking player in that position. So that's the only positive that I can see from what he's done. The midfield, as we know, you know, there was calls for Manuel Ugarte to play. I knew Ugarte was never going to start. And again, I don't rate Ugarte, but I thought in the game like this, where you're going to require energy, you know, I thought it definitely would have been a game that you would have seen Ugarte. But Casemiro keeps his place, and then obviously Bruno's in the team as well. And then the front three guys, well, the two tens and the striker. So Mbeumo, as we know, was definitely going to play. Obviously, him and Cunha in my, you can see him and Cunha behind me right now as well. Sesko being dropped, you know, and again, Sesko has been dropped. It's not a case where Sesko's being rested or whatever people might want to say. He's been dropped. And again, Mason Mount, guys, I did say Mount was going to play, because especially in a game away at Anfield, you know, where the manager is going to look at Mason Mount's energy and his pressing, it meant that either Sesko or Cunha would have been on the bench, would have been the fall guy. Yeah. And to think that we're not even mentioning Joshua Zirkzee as well. But just look at the case, look at the fact that Sesko's got 2 and 2, and he finds himself on the bench because he's playing Cunha, obviously, through the middle. So again, this manager is going to come under heavy criticism. So it's either going to work or it's not. So again, kick off at 4:30. Pressure game for both teams. So yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. But again, Kobe Minu on the bench, which we knew was going to happen. You think of Zirkzee already mentioned, Dorgu. The only player I really rate to that level that is starting is Amad Diallo, in a sense. You know, obviously Cunha and Mbeumo, for me, Mbeumo was always going to play. Cunha was touch and go. But Zirkzee, Minu on the bench, yeah, it's not good reading. But again, man, this is the manager for you, so we'll have to see what happens. But guys, let me know your predictions. Kick off in about 15 minutes. Right, guys, there's 220 of you live. Let's make sure we're smashing that like button. Big up yourselves. Anyone watch the Tottenham game? Tottenham and Aston Villa game? Right, guys, bear me 1 minute. Bear me 1 minute. Yes, people, big up. Apologies for that. Big up to Barbara Joseph for the super sticker. Big up. Says crunch time, Gav. Let's hope Man United. Let's hope they win. Yeah, listen. Let's hope they do, man. Let's hope they do. Um, it's gonna be a good game, man. That's for sure. So, um, yeah, it's gonna be a good game. Big up to Daniela as well for the super sticker. Much appreciated, guys. Big up yourselves. I won't allow anyone to say Saka's not the best winger in the league after that performance. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I mean, you know what makes me laugh? Yeah, you would have thought Arsenal won the league already with comments like this. But listen, Saka's a good player, man. But let's just calm down with all this Saka hype, man. It's just it's massively over the top for me. You know, he's a good player, man. He is. Like, there's no denying he's a good player. But again, the guy's not won anything. So let's just calm down with all this overreaction on Bukayo Saka, man. Like, let's face it, yeah. Arsenal beat Fulham yesterday from another corner, yeah. I think there's bigger things for them to worry about, man, than worrying about if Bukayo Saka is the best winger in the league. You know what I mean? Not to mention, and you know what it is, yeah? Guys, I'm gonna do a Q&A actually, because it's a good thing that Lumi's actually come up with. So I'm gonna do a Q&A for members only. So once we get a few more members coming through, we're gonna do a live Q&A because again, we're gonna look at people's understanding and it will be good. So yeah, once we get a few more members coming through, I'm definitely gonna do a live Q&A, man. So questions and answers. So yeah, we'll get into that. So how's everyone's fantasy Premier League going? You know what? I don't even do fantasy Premier League. Jude, let us know what your one is. Your fantasy Premier League team. I don't even do fantasy Premier League, to be honest. Guys, what are you guys making of Man United's team today? What are you making of it? Villa up to 10th now, ahead of United. Who would have thought that? I mean, Villa started off poor, and it just shows you, man. A couple of results, putting them together. You know, that's what happens. Obviously, if United can somehow manage a win, they'll go back into the top half. But listen, man, there's this game. Something's got to give today. Something has to give. Guys, let me know your predictions. Let me know your predictions. What are you guys going with? I'm going to go 2-0 Liverpool. Man United got one win in the last 14 Premier League meetings against Liverpool. It's poor. Yeah, the 2-1. They won there. Liverpool are unbeaten in the last 9 Premier League games against United at Anfield. Crazy. Boy, massive game, guys. Massive game. Walking out now. Listen, I think whatever manager doesn't loses this game, they're under huge pressure. Huge pressure. Obviously, Alisson's out injured as well. Gravenberch is back. Salah sitting down, looking depressed. Salah's under pressure, man. He is. He's under pressure to perform because there's been calls for him to be dropped. So let's see what happens. Ooh. So just under 400 points so far. Decent. Right, walking out, guys. Let's see. Big up. So this is definitely Salah's last season at the top club, in my opinion. He'll definitely go America or Saudi next summer window. Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I believe that as well. There's no way I think Salah's there next season. You know, no way. I think I'll be very surprised if he is there next season. Very surprised. I think, you know, obviously he's their highest earner. You know, yeah, he's their highest earner. He's literally declining right in front of our eyes as well. So, as I said, man, yeah, I definitely believe this is last season. You know, I think they'll probably be looking at his replacement and again, I mean, are they going to go for a like for like replacement? Like that's going to be interesting because I definitely think, you know, they must be having their eyes on a replacement for Salah. I'll be very surprised if they haven't. Um, but who would that be? I mean, to be honest with you, I said this at the start of the season. You know, before Salah was rumored to sign the contract. Was it last season? I said. Big up to Mike Bracewell as well. Said Elise as Salah's replacement. Yeah, I said they should have got Mbeumo. I think Mbeumo's the closest player to Salah in this league. But Michael Elise will be a great replacement for Salah. But again, you know, Elise's not going to get the numbers of Salah, but he'll be a different asset to Liverpool in a different way. But again, getting him out of Bayern Munich, I'm not quite sure how that's going to be done. Again, Elise was someone that's meant to be going to Man United, and how Man United didn't pull out all the stops to go and get Elise is crazy business. It's crazy, man. But yeah, I definitely think it's his last season. 100%. I think Saudi. I think you go Saudi. To be honest with you, like I think everything is gearing up for him to go Saudi, and for me, it's a no-brainer. Right, guys, there's 400 of you watching. Make sure you're smashing the like button and make sure you're subbing to the channel. Big up, guys. Big up yourselves. Keep your questions coming in as well. And guys, once you guys become a member of the channel, as I said, I will be doing a live Q&A at some point. But I want to try and at least get 10 people, 10 members in, and then we're going to do a live Q&A, which will be a very good one. Big Big up to Salman coming through. Guys, kick off in a minute. In literally 1 minute. Here we go. Guys, let me know your predictions as well. Who you guys going with? I'm going to say 2-0 Liverpool. Ruben Amorim getting grey hair as well. Man looks stressed. I mean, if you're looking at replacements for Salah, I mean, Elise definitely is one. They could have even looked at Johan Bakayoko before he went. Bakayoko's gone to... Who's he gone to, Bakayoko? I think he went... Did he go somewhere in Italy? Or Spain? I can't remember. But he could have been one. Kick off, guys. There we go. Let's see. Surprised Conor Bradley's starting, to be fair. I thought they would have gone with the... I thought they would have gone with Szoboszlai at right back and play Wirtz or even Curtis Jones. I think the first 15 minutes, I think it's going to be key. The first 15 minutes. Who's that? McAllister. 1-0. Brian Mbeumo. 1-0. 1-0. Come on. 1-0. Come on. Brian Mbeumo. Ahmad and Mbeumo. McAllister's down as well. Was that a foul? I don't know what happened there, but guys, 1-0 already. Mbeumo, the guy behind me. Listen. Mbeumo versus Salah. The guy behind me. Now, that's not a foul. That's not a foul. Come on. That's not a foul. 1-0. Hey, listen. Thing is, would Alisson have saved that? I don't know. That's my predictions out the window, guys. That's my predictions out the window. 2 minutes in, you know. Come on. Guys, how weird is that? The guy that we were talking about replacing Salah has got the goal. Just shows you, innit? Football's a weird game. McAllister looking injured already. What's happened to him? Was it a neck injury or something? Liverpool in problems. They're in problems. Let me see what happened. Oh, elbow to the back of the head. Do you know what? If you watch, actually, Van Dijk actually pushes Mbeumo into McAllister. Then it's Van Dijk's elbow that catches him in the head. Good finish. Nah, that's not a foul, man. That's not a foul. Come on. It's not a foul. Big up to Fitz. Yeah, listen, man. Lovely start. Lovely. Lovely start, man. Listen. We're going to be shameless, man. Lovely start. Lovely start. 1-0. As I said, that's my prediction out the window. You know, I said 2-0. That's out the window. Now, let's see, guys. 2 minutes in. What's this? What is McAllister a rugby player now? What's this? What's this? What's all this head thing he's got on his head? This thing's got on his head. Huh. Is that something new they're doing now with his head with his thing on their head? Yeah, listen, it's a long way to go, man, but it's a good start. Put it that way. It's a very good start, but you'd expect Liverpool at home to come on strong. Yeah, definitely long way to go. See if United can hang on. Good ball. Good ball. Mohamed Ashrali. I like left-footed goalkeepers, man. I like left-footed players in general, personally. Obviously, I'm left-footed, so I'm gonna say that. Still a long way to go, man. Long way to go. Van Dijk with that aura defending. Van Dijk and his aura defending didn't work. That didn't work that time. It's poor defending, isn't it? But we'll take that, man. We'll take that. Don't know. Does Allison save that? I don't know. And Buemo's right foot as well. Heaven looks pissed off, boy. I can't blame him, man. I actually can't blame him. The guy was playing games, and now Luke Shaw's fit. Luke Shaw plays. That's this manager, though. That's this manager. Heaven was playing. He was playing games when Shaw was out injured. Since Shaw's come back, he ain't got a look in. And that's the same with Mason Mount. Mason Mount was out injured. Xerxes was playing. Xerxes can't get a look in now. You know what I mean? That's this manager for you. What's Kirkes doing? Lenny Yoro, look at that. All the players were on the bench. Hmm. And what they all have in common with the ones that are starting. Yeah. Yeah, listen. If I talk, I'm in trouble. Jose Mourinho. Good play, Gravenberch. Good play. Played the licked. Yeah, but that's not a good thing, mate. That ain't a good thing. Gravenberch should be at United, man. We should have had him. We should have had him. Should have had Gravenberch, man. I'm telling you, I've been watching Gravenberch for years. Ever since he broke through at Ajax and then went to Bayern Munich, Man United should have been all over Gravenberch. He's a top player, man. They were earmarking Gravenberch as the next Paul Pogba. I mean, him and Pogba are totally different players, but they were earmarking him as the next Paul Pogba. Yeah, left-footed players are gifted, man. They're gifted. They're just different. There's more right footers than left footers. But yeah, for me, whenever I see a left footer, you know, usually they are technical. And yeah, especially in the attacking sense. I think if you look at someone like Mo Salah, yeah, Mo Salah's not technical. He's like a bit of a scruffy football player. He's a scruffy footballer with numbers. But if you look at all the other left-footed players, you've got the likes of Elise, Ahmad, obviously Yamal. Who else is out there? Players like Cherky, Savinio, Foden. These guys are all high. Cole Palmer. These guys are all highly technical players. But yeah, no, I do like left-footed players. Yeah, Dorgu for me is always going to be the fall guy. Dallo was always playing. Dallo was always going to play. Like, there's no point even discussing or debating, about Dallo. Why is Dallo playing? Because the manager just has his favourites. We know that, and it's his compatriots. So Dallo was always going to play. It's just that who was going to play out of Dorgu and Ahmad, and obviously Ahmad got the start. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Play Cunha. Played Ahmad. Every player behind the ball. So Arsenal be 4 points clear after this game. Yeah, listen, it's a long way to go though, man. I think you can't really read anything into 8 games into the season. Good play. Yeah, you can't read anything into the first 8 games of the season. There's a long way to go. Arsenal still have to go to Etihad. They've still got to go to Stamford Bridge. I mean, look at Chelsea. Chelsea ain't been great, and I believe are they in the top 4 now? Chelsea. Can't remember. I have to check them. If anyone knows the league table, you know. So yeah, there's a long way to go, man. Obviously, Arsenal still got to play Liverpool again at home. City, as I just mentioned, Newcastle they got to play. I know Newcastle ain't doing too well at the moment, but there's a long way to go, man. Long way to go. Man United as well. Yeah, that's not handball, man. Let's not do that. Yeah, listen. As I said, Drew, before the game, yeah, this game is either going to work or this Maguire starting is either going to work or it's not. Because if you look at Liverpool's front three, yeah, they're all fluid. You look at Isak, you look at Salah and Gakpo. They've all got decent pace. So it's one of them things when you're playing Maguire, yeah, it's you're playing Maguire because of an aerial threat. Now, Salah, Gakpo, and Isak are not aerial threats. So again, he's only playing Maguire because of his experience and because they're playing away to Anfield. I reckon if United were at home, I don't know if Maguire plays. I think because they're away from home, he's probably looking at his experience. And at the moment, it's his pace hasn't been coming to question. So, and the fact that United now can invite the pressure, they can invite Liverpool onto them and catch them on the counter. You know, it's one of them things where his pace, again, it's probably the ideal start for Maguire because, again, United can just sit deep and not having to rely on any spaces. So Maguire's pace won't get found out as much. The only way it's going to change is if Liverpool get a goal and United feel they've got to come out, and then that's where spaces start being exploited. But at the moment, it's the correct thing for him. It's the correct. I'm not saying correct. It's the ideal opportunity for him. Oh, look, here we go. Good touch. Oh, off the post. Unlucky. And do you know what? That was great play. That was great. It's a great touch from Gakpo as well. Great touch from Gakpo. Salah's ball, I thought he played it at the wrong time, but Gakpo's touch was class to wrong foot Delict and the save by the post. Guys, 20 minutes in, as I said, man, there's a long way to go. Hell of a long way to go. Liverpool at home as well. Salah done well there, to be fair. He actually done very well there. Good body strength. Overhit that. So at the moment, I reckon it'll be about a couple minutes of stoppage time, about 4 or 5 minutes. Watch Gakpo's touch. His touch was greater. Look, his first touch just bamboozled. Look at that. Boom. That's the one that done the licked. Unlucky though. Good ball, immense. Did he mean that, you reckon? Played Shaw. Shaw done well there. Done very well. Great ball, Cunha. Go on, Ahmad. Go on, Ahmad. Oh. Let me see what happened there. Oh, that's poor. That is poor. That is poor from Bruno Fernandes. You got all that space, yeah, and you missed the target. You don't even get it on target. Let me see this. Oh, that is poor. Nah, you got to hit the target. Did he hit the post? That's poor. You can't hit the post from that from there. Just get it on target. It's going in. That's poor, man. That is poor. And I'm telling you now, that could come back and haunt United. That could come back to haunt United because I'm sorry, yeah. When you're in positions like that and you're literally running onto the ball, you're literally more or less inside the 6-yard box, yeah, and you don't even hit the target. That's poor. I'm telling you, that's actually poor. Play that, man. Should have scored that. Yeah, listen, these are the things, yeah, that people don't want to talk about. You know, it's all well and good when Bruno's getting numbers to the detriment of the team. Yeah, people want to try and hype it up, but you see little things like this, what he just missed there. You know, if Liverpool come back into the game, those are going to be the things that's going to be remembered. Because I'm sorry, you don't miss from there. Like you got no one opposing you. You're running onto the ball. You're facing the goal. And all you got to do is hit the target and you score. And he misses the target. You know, so let's see if this comes back to haunt United because I'm sorry, yeah, you can't be doing that. That's just poor. And again, Man United have had the two clear cut chances. United have had two clear-cut chances. One from Mbuemo, which he scored, and then that Bruno one. What's going on with this? Well, Liverpool won. Liverpool not looking. Liverpool looking shaky. Liverpool looking shaky, boy. Yeah, looking shaky. So who do you think will be next Forest manager? I think they're looking at Sean Dyche. Yeah, I think Sean Dyche is the one that they're looking at. I can't really think of anyone else. Well, I'm about to say Graham Potter, but Graham Potter's going to Sweden to manage Sweden. Um, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think Sean Dyche is the obvious one. I can't really think of any other managers. But what I will say, man, is it just shows you, man, that there's no patience for managers this day and age, which is why it's just crazy to think that Ruben Amorim is somehow surviving at this club after what's been happening. Look at Forest. People will say, it's harsh that Postecoglou got sacked after what 5 games, I think it or something like that it might have been. And again, I do think it was harsh, but it just shows you, man. There is owners out there that don't accept failure, and you have to say that Nottingham Forest right now they've sacked two managers in quick succession. They've got higher standards than Manchester United currently, because as I said, man, the amount of opportunities that this manager is being given and how he's getting away with it just shows you're in it, really. So just shows you. Yeah, nah, Marco Silva's not leaving Fulham, man. Marco Silva's not leaving Fulham, I don't think. I've not heard nothing about Fulham and Marco Silva. Yeah, I've not heard nothing from Marco Silva and Fulham parting ways or Forest wanting him. He's a very good manager for me, Marco Silva, to be honest. Good manager. Good play. Van Dijk's hesitant. You notice that he's always dropping back. He's not. He doesn't want to engage. Guys, what are you making of this first half so far? What are you making of it? Yeah, I think this the decision from Marinakis to bring in Postecoglou, even though we know that these are not the kind of players that he's used to managing, it was poor judgment, really. But I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's actually crazy because you can see from the very first game, like what was Postecoglou really going to do with players like that, players that Forest had. You know what I mean? So is what it is, though, isn't it? Good ball. They play some good football, to be fair. Off the bar. Great touch, Ahmad. So I'm saying, Ahmad, man, his footwork's just different. To the first touch, to just bamboozle the player running in and create that half a yard. Madness. Good ball. Fucking hell. Hey, Lamens. Sene Lamens. Great save. Sene Lamens. Do you know what? Is it a good save or a poor finish? I don't know. I think if you're expecting, yeah, he should have hit that harder, man. Is that a good save or a poor finish? I think a confident Isak, he probably puts that away. But nonetheless, Lamens, well done, man. Angles were good there. Good save. Liverpool had chances, but I think that was more of a. It's difficult, man. It's a good save, but I think that was more of a poor finish from Isak. Because when you're going in like that, you got to hit it hard and low, man. It's like he didn't really connect with the ball properly. So Applying the pressure. It's so nice watching a keeper that can actually use his feet and catch a ball for once. No offense to Nana, mainly saying this to buy in there. Yeah, listen, man. It's early days, but I think so far from what we've seen, I think the signs are positive. But again, he's going to face tougher tests. Well, I say it's tougher test. I mean, this is a tough test. But again, can he keep it going? Because, as I say, man, there's a long way to go in this game still. But that save was a good save. But I just think that if Isak, puts it's that properly. Hmm. Van Dijk just manhandling Luke Shaw, and Luke Shaw just bars him in the back to get his own back. Go on, now, man. Take him on. What happened there? Missed that? What happened? Who was that? I missed that. Oh, Gakpo. Wait. Lamens is goated. Lamens is goated. Listen, let's calm down, man. Great save, but could be a poor finish as well. But it's early days, man. Let's just keep it in check, man. Let's just see. But so far, he's made a very good start, man. Good play, good play. Just playing it around him. Good play. Hey, Cunha. Oh, didn't need to do that. Didn't need to do that. Done the first bit good, well, but he didn't need to do that. Wow, I didn't expect United to be playing this well. To be fair, United ain't playing well. They just 1-0 up. You know what I mean? I think if you're looking at the whole game, I think there've been some good passages of play. Um, but yeah, they haven't played well. I mean, I don't know what people think playing well is, but they're just 1-0 up. And I think because they're 1-0 up, people might assume that they're playing well. But Liverpool have had chances. United had the chance through Bruno as well. Um, so yeah, no, they're not playing well, man. I wouldn't say that by any means. I think it's been probably an even contest, but United just 1-0 up. And again, can they hold on to it? Because I think if you're being honest, if we're being honest, yeah, um, if we're being honest, yeah, if it's 0-0, you wouldn't be happy with this performance from United, really. So I think that's the best way to look at it. I think the fact that United are 1-0 up, it's one of them things where people will say they've played well, but they haven't played well, let's be honest. It's just been same. Played the licks positioning. Play that, man. Half time, guys, in a minute. Poor touch. Hey, Played. Half time. Half time, guys. Not really much in the game, but United going 1-0 up. Let me know what you think of the game so far. This second half is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. The Isak chance was a massive chance for Liverpool. I think, a lot of people will look at the fact that Lemens made a good save. I look at it differently. I think Isak, that was a pretty much of a poor finish. But again, Lemens still had to make the save, and that's the main thing. But yeah, guys, 1-0 at half time. Which chance was bigger? Which chance was bigger, Isak or Bruno? Definitely Bruno's. Bruno's chances was bigger because if Bruno puts that in, United go 2-0 up, and the pressure's really on Liverpool, and United can just sit in and allow Liverpool to come onto them, and then hopefully try and catch them on the counter. But the game now, is still in the balance. Liverpool obviously at home in front of their crowd. I think if Bruno puts that in, that puts Liverpool's fan base. Their fans will be, they'll go in at halftime 2-0 down. They'll be down in that sense as well. So yeah, Bruno's chance to me was much bigger. And again, Bruno's chance, all they had to do was hit the target, and United go 2-0 up. I think it hit the post. And let's remember, guys, hitting the bar and hitting the post counts as offside. So again, all Bruno had to do was hit the target, and it's one of them things where United 2-0 up at home, and everything's looking good. So let's see what happens in this second half, because it's going to be a massive second half for both managers. What do you think about Anthony come back against Villarreal? Anthony scored 2 goals. I haven't seen it, but I think definitely Anthony's a good player, but he was never really given the benefit of doubt for Man United, really. A lot of it's the price tag and the wages, but a lot of it, I think a lot of fans just didn't like him. You know what I mean? So probably because of the way he played. Again, nonsense. But yeah, he's a good player, man, and he'll do well at Real Betis. He will. At Real Betis, he's got the backing of the fan base. Um, he's got the backing of the fan base. He's got the backing of the manager as well. So yeah, 100%, man. I think he'll do well. Yeah. Great start for Man U, Gav, so far. Let's what the second half will bring. Yeah, listen, I think the second half's gonna be massive for both managers. I think it's gonna be bigger for Arne Slot because 3 games losses in a row, could be 4. Yeah, listen, man, it's gonna be crazy. Guys, there's 1.2k of you watching right now. Make sure we're smashing the like button and make sure we are subbing to the channel as well. Big up. Guys, anyone think any changes are going to be made at half time? So yeah, predictions for second half. I don't really know, I don't really know. I did say 2-0 before the start of the game. I think second half, I think Liverpool score second half. I do think they score. Um, but who knows, man? Who knows? I do think they score though. But yeah, it's been an even game. It's not really been an out. I don't. Liverpool haven't been outstanding team. United haven't been either. I just think the first goal really from Embuemo is what obviously that's the difference right now. But I think second half, I think Amorim's probably going to bring on a few defensive players. I believe. I think you might see a Mazraoui come on the longer the game goes on. But again, when you're putting on defenders and you take away and you take off your attackers, you're letting the other team know that you're looking to be defensive. So that could work in the other way. Yeah, Verts will come on. I believe Verts comes on. It depends when he comes on. I reckon do they take off McAllister now and then put on a Florian Verts for his creativity? Or does Curtis Jones come on? Who knows? But I think, yeah, Verts will definitely come on. But it's one of them games at the moment. Florian Verts hasn't been great. Liverpool are 1-0 down. So does Slot be brave if he takes off McAllister and brings on Verts, and hopefully Verts, creates a chance? Or does he go 2 up top, which I don't think he will do, and bring on Ekatike? So yeah, there's things to think about, man. There's definitely things to think about. I think Embuemo and Ahmad can get at Kirkes. I think Kirkes, since he's gone to Liverpool, has been very shaky. So I think they can get at him in the second half. Yeah, to be fair, Gakpo has looked dangerous in this game. He's looked dangerous in this game, but this was a good. Oh no, this is deflection. I thought that was the Isak chance. Yeah, this is the chance. Guys, watch this, yeah? Isak should have scored that. Hit it as hard. Look, I think, to be honest with you, when you're in that situation like that, the side foot finish, I don't think he should have done that. He should have just put his foot through it and then ask questions later. But I think when you're going at that angle, sometimes, the side foot finish can be used, but I think in situations like that, put your foot through it and give the keeper a proper save to make, because that wasn't really a hard save from me for him to make, in my opinion, from Lamens. He made the save, and people will say great save, but if we're being honest, Isak didn't hit that properly. So I look at that as a chance miss rather than a great save. Bruno's one. Bruno should have scored that. He's running onto the ball, as I said, and he's got no one in the way. Hit the target, you score, and he misses the target. So poor. Big up to Exedra. Big up, my guy. Woke up at 2 for this game. Yeah, I'll be honest, man. It's not really a great game. I'll be honest. It's been okay. It's been okay, but I think the second half, hopefully the second half can be end to end. But yeah, it's gonna be a massive second half for Slot, man. Slot's under pressure, man, early on. Someone in the chat told me earlier that Arsenal will be 4 points clear. Guys, it's 8 games, man. Let's just calm down. But yeah, listen. Yeah, he did. He did go for placement over power. But the problem is, yeah, if you're, and this is where, yeah, composure comes into it, yeah, and again, intelligence. Because if you're 2 or 3 nil up, you can afford to go for a side foot finish, and fair enough, if the keeper saves it, he saves it. When you're 1-0 down and you're in a position like that, you put your foot through the ball and get the equalizer. You know, so the fact that Isak didn't do that, as I said, I think it's more of a missed chance rather than a good save. Because if that's a more ruthless finisher, they're putting the foot through the ball and it's 1-1. You know, Isak went for placement, and you don't go for placement really when you're 1-0 down and your team hasn't really played that well. So yeah, that was poor from Isak. So again, Isak and Bruno, 2 poor decisions. Poor decision and poor finishing. So yeah. Yeah, listen, man, United need to just break up the play. Again, don't be surprised, yeah, if you don't see Ugarte coming on. Because that's what Ugarte does. Breaks up the play, pointless fouls. So United might look, I think Amorim will be looking at that. And so be it, man. So be it. Yeah, listen, Ahmad's a top player, man. Top player. As I said, it hurts me to watch Ahmad play as a wingback under this manager, because Ahmad's not a wingback, man. He's a number 10. He's a number 10 with an engine. And the fact that he's got an engine, this is why Amorim plays him. Because I can guarantee you this now, if Ahmad didn't play the way he played, in terms of him being an athlete, like running up and down, Ahmad wouldn't play. He wouldn't. But it's because Ahmad's got quality and he's got an engine. This is why he sneaks into an Amorim team, because it's quite obvious that Amorim just likes athletes, doesn't really like the ballers, which is why we're seeing Xerxes and Kobe on the bench. And Ahmad has the fact that he does run around over those two. So, but yeah, man, he's a top player, man. He's inside United's 2 best players for me, hands down. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But I can't wait for this second half, to be honest, and see what happens. Let's see what Slot does. Yeah, guys, big up yourselves for viewing the my post. Obviously, they're members only. Yeah, if you guys have seen the post from members only, then yeah, big up yourselves, man. Again, there's even pictures that I forgot about. So again, if you're a member, then you'll know what I'm talking about. So yeah, big up for you guys that have viewed it, man. I'm jealous, Gav. Yeah, listen, man. As I said, I've had a lot of experiences, man, in football. So again, yeah, the amount of different grounds I've played at, players I've met, players played against. Yeah, listen, massive experience in football, man. And what better than to have your own channel and talk to a community like you guys, and share the experiences. So yeah, it is what it is, man. So I would have been, it's funny actually, I would have been, I want to say about 9, probably 9 or 10, something like that. Can't actually remember. Yeah, about 9 or 10, something like that. But so yeah, man, just some interesting and some memories, you know. Yeah, listen, bro, I was at an academy when I was 8 or 9. Yeah, 8. I think I was 8 years of age. So the first club I played for when I was 8, I was actually at Norwich City. Funny enough, and I was at Norwich City, and we had a centre in an area called Potter's Bar where we used to train. And then what happened? They had two, obviously our age group and a year older. You had one at Potter's Bar and one that was actually based in Norwich. And then what happened? Because they decided to close the one in Potter's Bar due to money, um, they kept the one in Norfolk up and running. But all the players that were at Norwich at the time, that centre in Potter's Bar got shut down. But then what happened is that all the players from my age group there had a choice to go to either Arsenal or Chelsea on trial. So I ended up going to Chelsea on a trial and then got signed from there, and I ended up spending 7 years there before I left to go Tottenham. So that's how I got to Chelsea in the first place. But I actually started off at Norwich, funny enough. So yeah, man, crazy. Right, guys, second half. Let's see. No changes either. Yeah, listen, man. Fortune does favour the bold. This is a massive second half, man. Massive second half. Ruben Amorim, when winning at half time. Games 10, wins 9, draws 1. Okay, so it's got a good record, man, when it comes to going in front at half time. Let's see. It's all on for Liverpool, man. Is that Liverpool's new sponsor now? Play on. Let Oh, they've worked that well. Luke Shaw recovery pace. Let me see what happened there. Yeah, Gakpo didn't need to do that. That's poor from Gakpo. Didn't need to do that. Thoughts on Cunha this game? Listen, Cunha's a maverick, isn't it? You know, we know Cunha's a maverick. The guy's got touches of quality in his game. The fact that he's playing as a 9, I mean, this manager just loves to play Mason Mount. And as we know, Cunha's a kind of player. I mean, Cunha at Atletico Madrid was actually a 9, but Cunha's a kind of player that he needs space to kind of roam around, get on the ball, and make things happen. Um, but yeah, listen, it's one of them things where at this moment in time, um, the manager's just going to use him as a 9, use him as a 10. But yeah, it's one of them things where this manager's just frustrating. But yeah, I think Cunha's actually been good today. He's been good when he's got the ball. You know, he's used it well. So yeah, so far he's been good. So yeah, my timer on here is saying 48 minutes 51. But it's Rio. Rio with the K roll, man. Oh, Gakpo's hit the bar, hit the post again. Gakpo's hit the post again. United are living dangerously, guys. Gakpo's hit the post twice and hit the bar. Yeah. Listen, Cunha showed he's definitely showed touches of brilliance in the game. But that's Cunha though. Like, that's what Cunha does. But it's just one of them things that for me, he's more of a 10. He's more of a 10. Gakpo's been their best player. From an attacking point. He's been their most dangerous player. He's at the post twice and the bar. Oh, Gravenberch got an injury. Twisted his ankle, yeah. Oh, yeah, if Gravenberch goes off, boy, that's a massive miss for them. Who are they going to bring on? Nah, I wouldn't think Endo. I think Curtis Jones will come on, not Endo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Verts will come on. Verts will come on for. I think what? Yeah, I think Connor Bradley will go off. Sabozlai will go right back, and then Verts will go in the 10 to make things happen. I believe, unless Gravenberch can't carry on. Isak's been quiet though. Had that chance, man. So play that mad. What happened there? What happened there? Ooh, yeah, that's not a yellow card. Yeah, that's not a yellow card. Verts must be one of the most expensive 007s in history. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but he's not exactly hitting the floor running. Yeah, listen, Florian Verts is one of my favorite players. So I'm not gonna pull it on Florian Verts, man. I'm not gonna um, discount Florian Verts because he's one of my favorite players, and eventually he is gonna come good. And when he comes good, it's a problem for the league. I promise you, because again, the team, him, they're not really playing with too much confidence at the moment. But Verts will get it right. He will definitely get it right, man. I got no doubt in that. All right, listen, they're having chances, man. They're having chances, Liverpool. I'm telling you now, that's poor defending, though. How comes? Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. He's a class player. As I said, it wouldn't surprise me if Verts comes on today and creates or scores a goal or has a hand in it. It wouldn't surprise me. He's a top player, man. Oh, hey, here we go. What's this? Corner ball. The lip, man. Solid. How was that? Liverpool have lost 2-1, 1-0, 2-1, and now it's 1-0. Little pattern forming there. Oh, listen, great question. Great question. You know what? I think I'm pretty sure I might have answered this before. Previously. I can't remember when. Who would I rather have, Musiala or Wirtz at United? Do you know what? It's difficult. It's difficult. But I'm gonna go back to my original answer. I'm a big fan of Jamal Musiala. I'm a big fan of him, but I think I'd probably say Wirtz. Yeah, but really, it's not really much in it. Play Casemiro. Play Casemiro. Don't mind that. Breaking the play up. But yeah. Going back to what I was saying, Wirtz and Musiala. I'd probably say I'd probably say Florian Wirtz. Still, I'm a big fan of Musiala as well, but I'd probably say Florian Wirtz. But yeah, they them two. I mean, Musiala's out injured, but yeah, those two are they're the two stars of German football, and obviously it's looking like Nick Walter-Marder as well is another one. I told you Ugarte would come on for Casemiro, so Ugarte is going to do the same job, but just break up play. Don't be surprised if Ugarte gets a booking early on when he coming on. Dorgu's going on as well. I think would it be Ahmad or Dallo? I think it might be Ahmad. I reckon Ahmad goes off for Dorgu and puts because Ahmad's on a yellow card as well. Told you, this man just predictable. You knew he was gonna do that. So now United going to five at the back. So now what they're gonna do is invite the pressure on, and this is what I said. Yeah, when you're bringing on defensive reinforcements, yeah, because Dorgu's more defensive than Ahmad. Ugarte is more defensive, you would say, than Casemiro. Both players again were on a yellow card, but now you're going to be inviting the pressure. So, guys, don't be surprised if Liverpool get a goal, because when you make defensive changes, you're letting the other team now know you're looking to hang on. That's the problem. Good play. Play Cunha. Cunha. Played Cunha. Oh, come on. Keep it simple, man. I think Slot makes a change in about next 5 minutes. Well, maybe earlier than that. Ekatike as well. I think Isak goes off. He's been pretty quiet. McAllister. I can't take McAllister seriously, man, with that thing on his head. It's like a black condom on his head, man. Guys, what are you making of this game so far? Sesko's going on for Mount, I reckon. Or Cunha. Could be. Mason Mount, yeah. So Cunha goes on the left. Sesko goes through the middle. Yeah, told you, Verts and Ekatike, guys. So Isak and McAllister, I reckon, 9 and 10, I reckon, are going off. And Curtis Jones as well. Gravenberch, yeah. So Gravenberch, Isak, and McAllister, I think, all go off. Or is it? Nah, I think Gakpo stays on. Because he's been a threat, to be fair. Oh, Connor Bradley, yeah. Told you. So, yeah. Okay, so he's going Isak, Ekatike, Verts, Salah. Hey, listen. Man's throwing the kitchen sink at it now. He's going ultra attacking. Guys, listen. Do not be surprised if Liverpool get a goal. I'm telling you now. Because these changes he's making, Slot's going for it. You can only respect it, to be fair. Great touch, Cunha. So Szoboszlai's right back. Good ball. Good touch. Who was that? Kirkes? Yeah, McAllister, man, he's been poor this season, to be fair. He's been poor, but I don't really know, man. I don't really know. I do not really know, but he has been poor. Good play. Who's that? Is that Ekatika? Yeah. No, I didn't do that, Ekatike. The first bit was good, but so I think Ekatike and how they line up then? Is Verts playing in the 10? Gakpo's on the left. Salah's on the right. I think they've gone two up top, you know. I think they've gone two up top. Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, that is poor from Salah. That's poor from Salah. I'm telling you now, man, they're gonna get a goal though. I can see it because it's poor from Salah. Salah should have either squared it, yeah, or he went for the outside the foot. But the watch, that's poor. Just he should have squared it to Verts. It's poor. That's poor. Yeah, that's under. That's someone that's under pressure though. Played Cunha. Cunha's been good today. Madness. Van Dijk with his aura defending, man, under pressure at the moment. Do you know what? This second half actually been quite good. You know, I've actually enjoyed this second half. It's actually been good. I don't know what that was from Curtis Jones. Salah done well to win that. To be fair, the lot riding on the line, boy. You got Amorim could win his first back-to-back game. Um, Slot, you know, he could lose four in a row. There's a lot riding on it, man. A lot riding on it. Hmm. Cunha's been good, you know. Dallo done well there. Done very well. Play Cunha. Game's getting stretched now. Oh, oh, the second half's been good. Virgil van Maguire, you know. Virgil van Maguire. Virgil van Maguire. Do you know what? I'd like to see how many shots Liverpool have had. But I think this end to end, it does suit Liverpool. Because they've got the attackers on the pitch as well. Yeah, that's a point. Yeah, Curtis Jones and Florian Wirtz in midfield. Yeah, forgot about that. What are they doing? Chiesa. I think I don't know, Isak probably. Bruno's been shocking. Nah, Zedra, you got that wrong, man. Bruno is shocking. I don't think he's been shocking. He is shocking. But again, no one's gonna speak about it. But this is what people do, though, isn't it? If Liverpool get a goal, which I think they will, you have to look at the Bruno miss because that is a massive chance that he's missed there. Oh, you almost misjudged that. I'm telling you this. Is he on? It's off. He's offside. Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. The way the Man United play is poor. You know that you can't actually enjoy. Oh, is it? Yeah, Isak. Yeah, you can't actually enjoy. Yeah, um, you can't actually enjoy a performance from Man United. It's been shit. I mean, they're 1-0 up, but let's be honest, man. It's not been great again. But this is what it is, isn't it? Chiesa. Yeah, listen, they're going for it, man. They're definitely going for it. Thing is, you can only respect it though. Was he onside? Yeah, I thought he was offside. Unlucky, unlucky. Yeah, Liverpool are shaky, man. But this second half's been good. It's been very good. Oh, 15 minutes. Good play. Good footballer, people. Good football. Curtis Jones breaking the lines. Look. Curtis Jones breaking the lines. He's been good, yeah. Boy, it's getting tense, man. It's a tense game. It's getting tense. Very tense. Who? Oh my guys, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? 1-1. What did I tell you? Guys, I told you, didn't I? I told you. Cody Gakpo has been threatening the whole game. Yeah, he's at the post twice. What's happened? Is he offside? Yeah, he's on. Guys, what did I tell you? When you bring more attackers onto the pitch, you're showing your intent. When you bring more defenders onto the pitch, you show the frailties and it shows as well that you want to try and hang on. I told you, man. I told you. No, we can't. Because this manager, as I said, when you bring on defenders, you're letting the opposition know that you're trying to hang on. Look at the positive substitutions that Slot's done. He's brought on Chiesa. He's brought on Wirtz. He's brought on Ekatike. He's made attacking changes, and then what happens? You get attack. You get attacks. That's what it is. Don't be surprised if Liverpool don't go on and win this game. I told you they'll score. I told you they'll score. Man United haven't really done nothing in this game. And guys, as I said, the Bruno Fernandes miss, yeah, I told you he's going to come back to haunt United. Let's see. Wirtz has made a difference since he's come on as well. He's made a difference. Verts has made a massive difference since he's come on. Fucking how'd he get out of that? Bruno Fernandes, get this guy at the club, man. He's shit. Good play. $10, guys. 10 minutes. Told you now, man. That goal was coming. You could see the goal was coming. Mate, listen, I won't be surprised if they go on and win it. Salah's been poor, man. He took it off of a thing. Do you know what? You know what makes me laugh? Yeah, Salah's been poor, yeah, but I guarantee you, I guarantee you, if Liverpool get the next goal, the winner, I guarantee you, it's gonna have something to do with Salah. This is what Salah does. I'm telling you, this is what he does. Kobe Mainu and Lenny Yoro. Do you know what? Who's he gonna bring Mainu on for? Because does he take off Bruno Fernandes? You know, Cunha might come off. I think Mbuemo stays on. Oh, oh my Lord, Harry Maguire. Ah, listen. Listen. Do you know what? Man United do this all the time. Harry Maguire. Bruno Fernandes with a hopeful ball in the box. Harry Maguire. Oh my God. Football's a mad game, you know. Football's a mad game. Mad game. Hey, football is a mad game. Mad game. Fucking hell. You know what it is, yeah? You see football, yeah? Yeah, big up Fitz, man. Big up. You know what it is, yeah? Football is a weird game because it's like you've got Man United have so many players, yeah, that have poor games, and then again, it's just moments. It's just moments. It's just moments. Like Maguire, really and truly, should Maguire have started? I don't know. And now Maguire looking like he's going to get the winner. 6 minutes left. Oh, Bruno's gone off. But that's what Bruno does. Bruno plays poor, yeah? And at the end, Bruno's coming away with an assist. And that is Bruno Fernandes. That is Bruno Fernandes. Like, football, yeah, is just one of them games, yeah, where you can never predict. You can never predict football because look at that. Bruno missed the chance, really, that he should have scored. Yeah. And now he's got an assist. And really, he hasn't really been great. And again, people are only going to remember the fact that Bruno has got the assist for Maguire if United win. So Ruben Amorim has 5 minutes left to hold on. Yeah. And United to and for him to get the first ever back-to-back wins. Football is a crazy game. I said 2-0 Liverpool. It's 2-1 United. Crazy. Liverpool are under pressure, boy. Under mad pressure. And the thing is, they've hit the post twice. Hit the bar once. Oh, he missed it. Wait, has Salah gone off? Has Salah gone off? Fucking no, listen. How's he missed that? Gakpo just missed the open goal. I think Salah's gone off, you know. Yeah, he's gone off. How's he missed that? Yeah, that's poor, man. Hey, listen, this is football for you, though, isn't it? This is football. How's he missed that? He's got too much on it. Oh, mad game. Mad game. I've actually enjoyed the second half, to be honest. Mad game. Salah's gone off. Listen, Salah, there's going to be calls for Salah. He's been given the big wage, and all of a sudden, he's just not producing. The signs were the first game against Bournemouth because he was poured in as well. Oh, yeah, Ruben Amorim could be getting his first back-to-back win. Football's crazy, man. It is crazy because you know what it is. I'm past the point of should Amorim be here because the very fact that he's still managed to stay here after what's been happening, there's no point even saying should Amorim go. Like I'm disinterested in it now. Let's just see what happens because the club already shown that they got no standards because the fact that he can remain in the job after what's been happening, there's no standards at the club. So we have to just see what happens this season. Harry Maguire, man. Who would have thought Maguire? I never thought Maguire would start purely because of the front three that Liverpool got. And look at that, Maguire is going to be. Maguire looks like he's got the winner. Crazy, crazy. All right, Frimpong's. I ain't gonna lie. Frimpong's been dangerous since he's come on. He's been dangerous. Liverpool are in tatters, boy. They're in trouble. Guys, big up yourselves. There's 3.5k watching. Big up. Oi, Cunha's been good. He's been very good. Oi, Cunha! 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 Buckwheat saying Amorim out, you know. Yeah, listen. Buckwheat, man, I'll be honest with you. I'm past that now because the club have failed. The board have failed, man. They've failed, man, because the fact that he survived, yeah, there's no point even getting into this now because all what's gonna happen now, another win is just gonna just prolong his stay even longer. And I'm not happy, but I'm done thinking, oh, is Amram gonna go or not? The club have made it pretty obvious that they got no intention. And as I say, man, we're gonna have to just see what happens now because it's unacceptable. Hey, can United hold on? Can they hold on? Listen, I agree, man. I think he's got more than 9 lives, man. He's got more than 9 lives. You think of Liverpool hitting the post twice. You think of Gakpo hitting Gakpo's hit the post twice. Um yeah, Gakpo's hit the post twice. Obviously, the bar. Um yeah, crazy, man. Big up DXR. Yeah, it's a good day so far, man. A good day so far. Let's see if we can hold on. Let's see. Ah, Kirkez is poor, man. He's poor, Kirkez. He's been so poor. Come on, United, man. Hold on. Hold on. So United's next 3 games are Brighton, Forest, and Tottenham. That Brighton game won't be easy. Hey, Cunha's been class, you know. Been very good. Look at that. Joshua Xerxes don't even get a look in, man. Doesn't even get a look in. 4 minutes. So what we saying then? What, Arsenal in the driving seat now? Yeah, crazy. Hey, can we hold on? Can we hold on? Can we hold on? How mad is it? The two guys behind me, one scored and the other one's been class. Yeah, big up Exedra, boy. That's what I'm saying, man. Just get man the 3 points and then we keep it moving. You know, because it's Liverpool, this is where it's at, man. You know, as I said, I'm not really gonna talk about the manager and all that because we've failed. The fact that he's still here, so all we can look at is the performance is the result really. I mean, the performance hasn't been great. I mean, there's been a few individual good performances, but it's the result that matters, man. Rocking up to a Liverpool's fan, how in the full kit. Yeah, listen, man. Come on, just hold on. That was a good block from your guy, to be fair. It's the best thing he's done in the game. Oh, hey. Oh, oh, thank God for that. Cunha makes me laugh, you know. So where is it going wrong for Liverpool, Gav? Boy, listen, we're gonna be live tomorrow with Jonas, obviously Liverpool fan, so we can ask him then. I think he'll probably be best placed to tell us where it's going wrong. So yeah, make sure you guys come through tomorrow. I'm not sure what time it'll be live. Possibly 6 o'clock, might be slightly earlier. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, make sure you guys come through tomorrow and listen. We can ask him then because yeah, he's got some questions to answer, boy. 4 losses on the bounce, you know, to this Man United team as well. Yeah, listen, man. I'm not on a slot. Ruben Amorim, guys. First back-to-back wins for Manchester United. Listen, you're gonna see a big smile on my face. You know what? I'm gonna message him now. Actually, I'm gonna message him now. I'm gonna message him right now. Ruben Amorim's first back-to-back wins. Hey, listen. Guys, listen. Listen. There is 4.5k watching right now. Big up yourselves and listen. Did I believe United will go to Anfield and beat Liverpool? Hell no. Have Man United been fortunate today? Yes. You think of the early goal from Mbuemo, the miss by Isak, and then um, you think of Cody Gakpo hitting the post twice, hitting the bar. Yeah, listen, man, mad game. Liverpool are in problems. Yeah, listen. Where's the Liverpool fans when you need them? Where are they? Where are they? He's gonna block my line. Yeah, listen. If I'm him, he should. When my team are winning, yeah, I'm on smoke. Again, I'm not happy with this manager. I'm not happy with a lot of these players. Um, there's certain players that are not playing, but again, results like this against your rivals Liverpool. Listen, we can only enjoy this. So big up Harry Maguire, man, because Harry Maguire, for me, I didn't see him starting the game. He's got the winner. So yeah, listen, man. Big up to Harry Maguire, man. And again, Harry Maguire, man, he's nicked a living at Manchester United for years. But to be fair, the guy's professionalism, it can't be questioned. It cannot be questioned, man. Guys, what does this mean? What does it mean? Yeah, big up Daniela, big up, but we don't want to be hearing about the well deserved. We don't want to be hearing about that. The facts are United win, Liverpool lose, and that's the main thing, yeah. Um let's see what he's saying. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, he's in tears, guys. He's in tears. He's in tears. Yeah, listen. The thing is, I think Maguire is getting a new contract as well. But you know what it is? You know what it is now, yeah? You know what it is? As I said, the fact that United have won this game now, I think this whole is the manager gonna go? Is he gonna stay? I think we have to just park it now and just keep it quiet because my standards have not lowered. But as I said, the way this club work, yeah, you can tell. The fact that they never sacked him when they finished 15th and lost to Tottenham in the Europa League final, they never sacked him after that. And then you think of the start to the season they've had. They haven't played well. They've nicked results. Amorim gets his first back-to-back win as a manager for Manchester United, and they never sacked him in that time. After this result now, beating Liverpool, the champions away from home, like he's not going anywhere. So there's no point even complaining. So Man United now, they've set a precedence here that the manager can lose these kind of games, win these games, keep his place, and yeah, as I said, man, it's crazy because let's say Man United, let's say Amorim gets beat by Brighton, Nottingham Forest, and Tottenham, he'll still keep his job. So I think this whole Amorim out, this whole stuff is pointless now. So let's just enjoy the win. Yeah, bro, listen, Exedra, listen, bro. Like you will know, we've both been discussing, we've been saying how this man just survived. You know what it is? I'm actually at ease now, talking about this manager because the very fact that this manager has made it this far just shows that he ain't going anywhere. And I think it's pointless when you've got fans or well, I say it's pointless. I think it's pointless when you've got people, pissed off that the manager's still here because the club have already showed that they're incapable of doing what's right. So there's no point even getting angry, man. Like I was hearing November he's gonna go. I don't think he goes November now. I don't think he does. So did Man United deserve that win? I think they were fortunate, to be honest with you. I mean, both the goals, you can say it was defensive mistakes. You can say it was luck. Who knows? But again, Liverpool hit the post twice, as I said, hit the bar through Gakpo as well, missed a couple of chances, and ultimately United got the goal from Harry Maguire. And it wasn't pretty, but this is football for you, man. We were very fortunate. I agree. We were very fortunate, but this is football. And the thing is now, the owners are that deluded. They're not even going to look at this. All they're going to look at is Man United have beat Liverpool away from home. And that's just going to mean now that Ruben Amorim gets longer in the position. So, again, man, there's no point even getting angry. There's no point. Look at that. Super Sunday, man. Two the same results, but both the away teams win. So, yeah, there's no point even getting angry and nothing like that. I mean, is that a game that I'm going to look at and think United played some great football? I'm not. But at the end of the day, it's 3 points, and it's going to be 3 points that's going to keep this manager in the job for longer now. So again, man, I'm just not interested in this manager. Is he going to stay? Is he not? Let's just look at today, 3 points, and then we keep it moving, man. So that's where it's at. But yeah, man, listen, guys, big up yourselves for coming on each and every time. Much appreciated. You guys interacting. United now in ninth place, 13 points. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know how. That's the honest truth. To think Manchester United, yeah, are 3 points off of Man City in second place. To think Manchester United being that poor, yeah, are 3 points off of Man City in second. And that just tells you all you need to know, yeah? When we hear that this Premier League is the best league in the world, it's not. Because the quality of this league is poor. But what I will tell you is that anyone can beat anyone. Because to think how poor Man United have been this season, like you look at Manchester United, yeah, and the one game where people think they played well against Arsenal, they lost, yeah? To think how bad they've been, they are 3 points off of second place. I want everyone to let that sink in. Man United, second place, having been this bad. And that just tells you how poor this league is. Like, I'd argue that of anyone. And Man United's next game is on Saturday at 5 o'clock against Brighton at home. Like, I'd argue that with anyone to tell me that this is the best league in the world. Because for me, it's not. Arsenal Palace, Sunday. Well, that'd be a good game. Some good games coming up. So, yeah, I'd argue anyone to tell me, yeah, Aston Villa, Man City. So look at that, yeah. Villa and Man City and Arsenal Palace both play at the same time. So yeah, guys, I'd argue anyone to tell me, yeah, that this is the best league in the world. Because to think Manchester United, who have been that poor this season, are 3 points off of Man City in second place. And that's all I've got to say about that, guys. But big up yourselves for coming on each and every time. As I said, be back live tomorrow with Jonas. Keep an eye on the schedule. Make sure your notifications are on as well. And yeah, big up to the mods. Big up to all the newcomers coming in as well. And yeah, guys, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Take it easy. Man United beating Liverpool 2-1. Big up.